What's up, Stratters? Bobgar here, playing some $10 See the Unwritten in Modern against Dupras. I'll go first. This hand, unfortunately, I need to ship. If it wasn't for the fact that it didn't have land, it would be great, but that's true of a lot of hands, I suppose. Lands are usually your least exciting thing. And this one I think I need to ship too. It's too much big stuff and not enough ramp. I can't just rely on the fact that I might get stuff. Alright, this one I'm keeping. It's a little ugly. Man, I really want that. I think I gotta put it to the bottom given the hand and hope that the Harmonize draws me something, because I need mana dorks or something to draw me out of this slightly awkward start. Hopefully I hit something next turn that allows me to turn 3 Harmonize. Otherwise, we're just probably going to be too slow for most Bonder decks. That happens when you have to mull a little bit. We had to mull to 5. Mulling to 5 is, a death knell for a lot of decks, including this one, especially because this one requires, because it's not just an aggro deck or something, it requires a lot of pieces. So he's probably holding up Lightning Bolt. Well, that's not super good for me. It means my next turn is probably also going to be pretty much nothing. But on the bright side, oh, he does nothing too. Good, excellent. Both of us are doing nothing. I like this. Uh-oh. Now he has stuff that could counter stuff. I'm going to slam down Leatherback. See if he counters that. He could if he wants to. That I don't actually mind all that much. I'd be more upset if he counters the Harmonize next turn. Can't bolt it, but he could path it. He does not. Not yet, at least. Wonder what he's playing. Playing red, white, blue. He's playing American something. Oh, Fevered Vision. Spicy. Well, more land. Going to swing in. Do I actually want to play this? It's going to make me... I think I do, even though it's going to make me draw a bunch of cards, which is kind of bad for me, but I really do need to find my combo pieces. Those aren't really what I need, but they'll help. Oh, and Nykthos is actually pretty good for me. I think Fertile Ground is mana neutral with Nykthos in play. He plays second. Oh, no, Nahiri. Alright, he's probably going to kill my guy. Sure, that's not a huge deal. It does make the Nykthos much worse. And it does kind of slow down my hand. I can't do quite what I wanted to last turn. Well, I could Polukranos instead. Do I Polukranos or do I Vorapede? I think I just Vorapede here because I really need the Undying. He seems like he's going to be trying to kill things. Although it's going to be a... And also it doesn't tap, which means Nahiri couldn't kill it if she wanted to. Now I just hope that he doesn't have a way to kill it, and that I draw See the Unwritten for next turn. That's what I'm hoping, at least. He has 8 cards, so he has to have a ton of things to do. Draws a card, discards a card. Discards a land, sure. What you got? Another land, sure. I'm ready for the path. You can path my Vorapede now. I can be sad. Maybe he's probably waiting to do that till my upkeep at least, so. I wonder if he does have a Wrath in hand, and he's like, I could Wrath, but then it just comes back and is a 6/5. Well, no plays yet. He's at 10. I could just swing at him instead of swinging at Nahiri, actually. That might actually even be better, given that he's at 10. I don't know, it's hard. Nahiri is a pretty scary planeswalker, but this doesn't actually tap. So that doesn't seem that bad. We'll see what he does. I just gotta hope for a top deck See the Unwritten. That would make me happy. Oh, no, he's gonna do something on upkeep. Probably just path it. Nope, he does nothing on upkeep. Alright. Play down a Nykthos, I guess. I think I play Leatherback because it's mana neutral with Nykthos. Although maybe in response he'll path Vorapede. He's trying to decide. Lightning Bolt, sure. You have a second Lightning Bolt for it or something? Maybe he has a sweeper next turn. He has double Lightning Bolt for it. Sure, that's fine. Well, now I can reduce a lot of mana. Unfortunately, I didn't draw my super good mana cards. I am drawing 2 cards a turn, so... You know what, I think I am going to hand dump. I'm a little worried that I'm playing into a sweeper, but that's fine. I thought about keeping Polukranos in hand, but... See, this is what I'm talking about. Now I have Woodfall Primus. As long as he doesn't have a counter spell. I mean, if he has a sweeper, he probably plays it now. And then as long as he doesn't have a counter spell, I can Woodfall Primus, destroy Nahiri. So I actually feel pretty good now. He needs all that mana. What the heck is he playing? Sure, plus Nahiri, that's fine. Elspeth, sure, that's fine. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, destroy all creatures with power of 4 or greater. Yes, of course. Silly me. So that's not that good anymore, but I still just have like infinite mana basically. 6, 7, 8. Woodfall Primus. Oh, does he have the 0 mana counter? No, he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I destroy Nahiri, right? I mean, what else would I destroy? I could destroy Elspeth, but I think Nahiri is way more threatening to me right now. So Nahiri's gone. Pass turn. Next turn, I think I'm out from under the effects of Fevered Visions. Again, hopefully it doesn't have a path. Path is one of the things that wrecks me a little bit with all these undying things, but I wonder what he hits with Ghost Quarter. I wonder if he hits Nykthos. I guess Nykthos does produce a fair amount of mana already. No, he hits that one. Alright, sure. Forest. I'm kind of surprised he didn't hit Nykthos. I guess Nykthos is just mana even now. What does he have, though? Alright. Sure. Draw an extra card. Land for turn. I'll go to combat and swing at Elspeth. Sure. Double Lightning Bolt again. Snapcaster Bolt. I mean, then he comes back in and I destroy Elspeth, so I don't think that's actually as bad as you think it is. Sure. You got me. Alright, I think I play Voyaging Satyr first. and I do Nykthos things. Do I want Primalcrux or do I want Hornet Queen? I think I want a Primalcrux here. Oh, he has Mana Leak? He has Mana Leak? Oh, he's Remand. Alright, Remand's fine. I'll have to play it next turn. That's alright. Oh, and I got 2 Hornet Queens. What if he swings here? Nope, decides not to. He draws a card. Alright, sure. Interesting. Sure. Seems fine. That seems like the wrong time to make me use it. Although maybe he just has another counter spell. Primalcrux, see if this works. Please don't have another counter. Or please let it be Mana Leak. Or Remand, I guess. Cryptic? Cryptic's what I'm afraid of. Counter draw, sure. That does kind of fuck me. I guess now I just have to play a normal land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm short by a few mana, so I pass turn. Damn it. I think he's actually going to get me here, which is unfortunate. I felt like I had a pretty good shot, but I drew a lot of mana, and I didn't. He drew his counters at the right time, or used them at the right time at least. And I drew no See the Unwritten, which is really unfortunate. Okay, that's pretty okay. It's in with all. Alright, no defenses, that's good. I go to 3, so now I need to get below, was it 4 cards? Okay, so I need to get as low as I can get here. What can I actually play here? I can play Hornet Queen, which is great, but I think it's too slow. I can play Nykthos. I can play Hornet Queen. 7. I think I go Hornet Queen. I can. We'll see. If he has a counter here, I guess I'm fucked. Snapcaster. Remand, I guess? Because he can't Cryptic it. He has to Remand it. But I think Remand is enough, right? So I think that kills me. I think he got it. Well, he got a pretty lucky draw. I feel like I actually had a pretty big advantage there and just drew super poorly. If I hit any of my See the Unwrittens, I think I won the game way easier. Although maybe my problem was partly I needed to get rid of the Fevered Visions instead of the 1, play down Joraga. I can get up to 3 mana. I don't think 3 mana does anything. I guess I can get up to 4 mana. 4 mana also doesn't do anything. But I can play this out of my hand, so I have an extra. Doesn't really matter which one I keep. Level up. I think I'm just going to scoop. If he's smart, he just swings all because I'm going to be at 1 life. So I think he's got it. It was a close game. Alright, he's running lots of Snapcasters, so Tormod's Crypt could be worth it, but I don't think it is. In these matchups, yeah, I don't want Harmonize. Maybe the Harmonize are just bad because he wants us both to draw lots of cards, so maybe I do go down the Harmonize. Terastodon might make sense just to get rid of Planeswalkers. What else would make sense, though? Doesn't have that much else to fight, so maybe I'll play 1 Harmonize. Nothing else in the sideboard actually feels great. Like I said, I could run Tormod's Crypt and get rid of his graveyard. I guess Tormod's Crypt also does have the advantage that you can play it for really cheap. I think this is pretty good, though. I feel like if I had a slightly better hand there, I would have beaten him pretty easily. GG. But we'll see. Yes, I will go first. I will definitely keep this. I think I'm going Arbor Elf first, although Joraga is tempting, but I don't think that's the right play. Oop, there we go. I'm lagging a little bit apparently. Play down my Arbor Elf. Does he have the Lightning Bolt? Turn 1 Bolt would be pretty good here. Nope, does not seem to. Or at least he hasn't used it yet. How hard do I want to ramp? The rampiest thing I could do is probably play Overgrowth. The fairest thing I could do is play a Leatherback. Leatherback is actually pretty rampy too if he doesn't kill it, because then I can Nykthos next turn. I think I'm actually going to go that route. Sure. Does he grab Bolt and Bolt my Arbor Elf? Because that's... No, he just brings into play tapped. Sure. It's like, that's not the order you want to do that in. So he could have a counter up this turn, which would be annoying. On the bright side, he can't counter Nykthos. Brings it to 4. So I get 5 if I want it. So I could enchant this and then tap and get 3 out of it at the cost of... So that would keep me at 4, which would mean I could still play Polukranos. It's just a question of whether I want to ramp now or whether I want to play down another threat. I think I try playing Polukranos here. See if he counters it or remands it or whatever. Looks like he will. Is it a mana leak or a remand? That's the question I have. Doesn't matter too much. I put in Treespeaker after. Nope. Yep, there it is. Remand, sure. Pay 1, Treespeaker. Swing with Leatherback. Does he have a Ghost Quarters for the Nykthos? Because that would be pretty good for him right now. He puts in a land. It's a fetch land. It's an Arid Mesa. Breaks the Arid Mesa for Steam Vents tapped. No plays. Passes turn. Upkeep, draw. Does he path on upkeep maybe? It's not a bad play. Nope, he lets it go. Land. Okay, he lets that go. I will attempt to play a Voyaging Satyr here for 2. Just to get a little bit more mana out of Nykthos. This is 6. I guess I still can't play both, but I can play Polukranos for 4. And to level up my Treespeaker. Swing on in. So I can I can monstrous Polukranos for a lot next turn, which might be what I do depending on what he does, assuming he doesn't have a sweeper. If he has a sweeper, I'm in deep trouble, basically. But if he doesn't have a sweeper, I'm not feeling that bad. I guess the one thing I can say, if he does have a, I mean, I did play out all my stuff onto the board. If he does have a sweeper, I do at least have pretty good mana. It looks like Wrath of God is coming. Supreme Verdict, yep. So, unfortunate for me, but that's fine. That's what you expect. I kind of knew I was playing into that. I just thought it was still the right thing to do, and I think it still is the right thing to do. I think I'm just going to put that there. I should have done that slightly differently, but that's fine. I'll just pass. So I have plenty of mana. I just need to draw a good card. Okay, he brings out his Ghost Quarters. Does he Ghost Quarter it? What does he Ghost Quarter? Nykthos. Nykthos is way more powerful through my deck. So if he Ghost Quarters this forest here, I'm feeling pretty good about things. He does Ghost Quarter it. Good. Alright, well I mean, he did that the first game, and I guess it worked out for him because he did win, but it seemed like a big blow because I was making massive mana off Nykthos in a couple turns after. Alright. So I have plenty of mana to play whatever I want, pretty much. I guess there's a few cards in my deck I can't play, but See the Unwritten I can play. Any of my See the Unwritten enablers I can play. I'm also drawing blanks right now. He could counter this. I guess he could cryptic it. I would say any other counter I can pay for, right? If he mana leaks it, I have 3 mana. If he remands it, I can just play it out again. I guess he could remand into mana leak, which would be annoying. He remands it, sure. Alright. Got a mana leak. Nope. Alright. He's like, I guess I might as well. He's not going to play any. He knew I wasn't going to play any of their spells, and he probably just wanted the draw step. He must be a little short on stuff, too, I'm guessing. He's up to 3 mana. I'm kind of hoping he plays that Fevered Visions card, because I am definitely in need of drawing. Now that he turned the corner with Supreme Verdict. Maybe it was correct to keep a threat in hand. I just didn't want to be too threat-like given on the field, given how many. Okay, well that I'm going to slam down. He'll probably cryptic it, but I don't think it makes sense to wait. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Is it cryptic or is it remand? Snapcast remand. Sure, that's fine. That seems totally fine. That doesn't bother me too much, actually. Hopefully next turn I actually draw a creature that I can use to power it up, which would be a little bit better than the playing the See the Unwritten for fair anyway. Gets in for 2, that's fine. Also, the reason I played out all out onto the board is if he didn't have the sweeper, which it wasn't clear to me that he even ran sweepers. I thought it was likely, but I didn't know. If he didn't have it, I won next turn if I just monstrous Polukranos. So sure, he's 2 for 1ing himself on lands a lot, which is not super good for him. I guess that does technically take me off See the Unwritten by a mana. But not a super big deal. Arbor Elf, pass turn. Not really what I was hoping to draw, but it'll do. Vorapede would have been nice. That's probably what I was hoping for more than anything else. Sure, I'll take it. You got it. I think I actually just play Baloth here. Hopefully it doesn't have a way to kill it. He very well might, or hopefully it doesn't cryptic it. If it resolves and I can resolve the See the Unwritten, the fact that I can grab 2 would really get me back in the game. And I'm just not sure even resolving a See the Unwritten would get me back in the game right now. So I feel like this is the safer play, both because I can pay for remand and because I can't play for cryptic though. So cryptic is pretty good there. But unless he has another cryptic, I guess he can Snapcaster cryptic now, which is probably what he has in hand. He is almost halfway through his stack, so it's not unlikely for him to have a second. I mean, yeah, it would be about average for him to have a second Snapcaster at this point. I'm not actually sure how he's drawn so many more cards than me. I can't remember him actually playing any card draw spells. Oh. Fevered Visions, sure. Must have played a bunch of card draw spells. I guess Cryptic drew him one. Oh, the Remands drew him a bunch. He played 2 or 3 Remands. That's probably it. Alright, what do I get? Alright, take 2. Leatherback Baloth. You got a counter for me? You got a Cryptic? Snapcaster Remand, I guess? I guess Remand does stop it here because Shrine doesn't produce. Yep. Sure. So we did have another Snapcaster, I was right. Hopefully he doesn't have yet one more. If he has a 3rd Snapcaster, I'm in pretty rough shape because he can Snapcaster Cryptic next turn if he doesn't do anything. If not for that, I'm not nearly as worried. Polukranos is also a much better card to put down against him. But we'll see. We'll see what I draw next turn, too. Okay, Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Sure. Swing this on in. I don't think it's worth it for me to block yet. Gets to draw an extra card. Alright. I still think, so let me think. If I lead this, I can play Overgrowth afterwards and then do more next turn. I think I still lead off this and play Overgrowth second. He lets it resolve. 1, 2. 3. Overgrowth. Alright. Puts me in pretty good position. He paths my Polukranos, sure. So I get yet another land. That seems totally fine. Well, that actually doesn't seem that bad for me at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yes, I should have enough to do both things I want to do, assuming he doesn't have Disruption, which he probably will have Disruption, but I still will try. I mean, pathing the Arbor Elf is actually what he probably should do here if he doesn't have a Ghost Quarters for me. Land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 6 rather. 6. Polukranos. Let's go. How much is this tap for now? This tap's for 4, so this is 5, 6. And I could Monstrous Polukranos X1. The other option is I could try going for the Monstrous on Polukranos. I think this is just better, though. See the Unwritten. Snapcaster Cryptic, sure. I wonder if he bounces. Bouncing would actually be the correct thing to do. Right? Counter bounce and then bounce Polukranos, then he wins the game. In response, I would Monstrous Polukranos X1. Sure. He's had a really getting 3 Snapcasters in the first 30 is he's been running well above average. So not much you can say other than that. I think he probably has the game here, but we'll see. enter target spell, draw a card. So he's not bouncing. Well, he probably has the path, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, monstrous Polukranos. Path. Snapcaster path. Sure, he had all 4 of his Snapcasters in his first 30 cards. Sure, why not? Well, I've basically lost to 2 decks that, if they could have drawn their hand ahead of time, would have drawn exactly the hand that they drew up. So, I mean, there's only so much you can do. We're playing a $10 deck, and we're playing against, not only are we playing against non-$10 decks, we're playing on non-$10 decks that are literally drawing their optimal draws. Like, it just does not, this, if you look at his hand, it just doesn't get better than that for control. So I feel a little bad about losing here, but I mean, I can't feel too bad. We're 2-2. We've been going against pretty much all real decks, and like I said, the real decks, I mean, the 2 we've lost to have just, there's not much you can do. If your opponent is running Snapcaster, which in my opinion is probably the strongest creature in Modern, a lot of people will say Termagorth. I think Snapcaster is considerably stronger. But whether you consider him the strongest or not, one of the strongest creatures for sure, and he just draws all 4 of them in the first 30 cards, along with the best possible cards to go alongside it. You're going to lose some games. So GG to my opponent. Dupras gets it done. Oh, I was going to say good game, and it went away too fast. All right, well, sweet. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrat.